Space them out sort of approximately evenly, okay?
A lot of people don't understand anaerobic digestion, and that's not a surprise. It's a technology that people probably heard about, maybe, but don't understand. And so if it's going to be taken up in any real way, it has to be a bit demystified. And so the way to do that really is to bring people to it so they can see it, touch it, and smell it. The smells that can be made in the digester can be very, very off-putting because we're very used to the smell of rotting being a very bad thing, and so we don't like strong smells of rotting. But fortunately digestion is done inside a vessel, so the smell's contained. There shouldn't be a smell because that means there's some sort of smell leak, which indicates a gas leak. This is just a gas store, and it's a very simple principle of one cup with another cup which fits over it. Also, you can then move the gas to a usage point, such as a burner, by just allowing it to fall back. And so if you want more pressure, you put a brick or two on the top. So it's a very simple, quick, easy way of managing pressure.
There we are. Gas pressure. Would you like to measure that, David?
Yeah.
Now, one of the unique qualities of Bridport is the whole trading estate. And I got involved in that some years ago. It was actually through Robert Ridge, who is one of our unrecognised saints in Bridport, who started out the trick factory. So it's in the Stover building, which is a fantastic old building. But when you look at that building, you think to yourself, look, if this belonged to the community, and if we could develop it in a way to make it even better, only half of the building's being used for that right now, and there's plenty of other space. You could do several different things with the other space. You could either expand the trick factory itself, or you could add things to it. You could have at one end a climbing wall or whatever. You know, for all those days when it's not nice enough to be outside, something like that as an indoor facility is just invaluable, because this is about community. And what we really want it to be is a democratic process where the whole community has a voice.
We have a sort of a fairly good running facility here that's popular, tried and tested, and I know certainly a lot of the younger people who haven't used it for as long as I have, they're really not keen to see it potentially disappear. This place is really the heart and soul of a lot of young people in the town, and obviously because of its location as well, particularly being in the middle of town, it lends itself to the locals that use it. You know, we attract a lot of people from out of town as well. I'd like to think because of the strength of the facility and its design. It's a part-time, spare-time thing, but that said, it occupies a lot of our lives.
Well, for the last 28 years I've been involved with the traffic and gates for the main show itself. Something I've enjoyed immensely. It's been great fun, hard work, but I've enjoyed it.
It's 165 years that this has been going for. Why has it been so successful, do you think?
I think it's the Melplash show itself has its origins in the Hedging and Ploughing show, because that's what kicked it off in the first place all those years ago in Melplash. And I think it's important that the hedging side of it, the tradition of proper hedging, is maintained and kept going over the years. It should be for future generations as well. This kind of thing encourages people to get involved with it.
Have you ever had a chance to have a go ploughing or hedge laying?
I've never driven a plough. When I was a youngster, I remember being let loose on a combine harvester once, and I made a right mess of it, much to my uncle's consternation.
When you got into the real technical side of it, then there's a lot more points you can lose and win. I mean, some people, some of the players today might think they might not have been judged properly, but there's lots of things that us judges are looking at. Things that they might not take into too much attention, but we do. If there's a wheel mark, that's a lot of points off. You must not show a tractor wheel mark, only at the finish. So there's little things like that.
This is St Michael's Trading Estate. It is home to well over 100 small businesses and in recent years has become a key destination for visitors to the area, which is also home to Bridport's Art and Vintage Quarter. In Dorset's Resort magazine, St Michael's is the first attraction mentioned for the Bridport area. Already St Michael's has become a key destination for visitors from all over the country, bringing increased economic benefits to the town. Spin-offs to the wider community cannot be overestimated.